welcome back, subscribers, and welcome to all new viewers. Hello, Pisces. This is your tarot reading for the dates of May 21st through May 27th. And hey, you got a light at the end of the tunnel right now. You are the Ten of Swords, but it's the Ten of Winter, Enduring Virtues. Very beautiful fairy tarot deck. And it's Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. She's collaborated with Radley Valentine. So, hey, Ten of Swords, but the situation no longer serves you, merely holding you back. Sometimes endings can cause sadness. We feel a little bit down. Or it could be that you're experiencing some relief. Maybe you were stressed out by the situation, and now that it's over, you can actually breathe a little bit, breathe a sigh of relief. Can be intimidating, but this could be a healthy and necessary change for you. Could be indicating it's time to move on. Let's let go of the past. Set off on a new journey towards a happier tomorrow. And that's exactly what this fairy, she's there in the foreground. See her wings, and she's standing on a snow-covered hilltop looking down at the valley. And then there's sun breaking through the clouds. So it's kind of one of those aha moments, epiphany moments. And she's come from a place of the Chariot. This is a winged angel in a golden chariot. I love that image. Hold it back, you can see it. It's a little bit more abstract. And guess who's flying her chariot? Dragonflies. It's really kind of cool. Way to go, Bradley. And the chariot, you know, when we drive our chariot, we have to be focused. We have to hold the reins. And when you hold on to the horses, and this particular image, it's dragonflies. So she's flying in the air. So in order not to get toppled out of her chariot, she needs to focus, and that's what you've done in the past. You focused, and you were balancing many things. You were balancing all your priorities. But, you know, you were staying centered within the chariot, so you didn't get toppled over. That's being, like, the image means you're being centered inside of yourself, your spirit. So you were strong and determined and steadfast and resolute. And you didn't allow the other negative influences to come in there and topple you over. So you've accomplished much. You've realized much. Good imagery. And the Queen of Summer, that has to do with where we're going next. And the Rider Tarot and the Rider Waite Tarot deck, Queen of Coins. And, you know, it could indicate just prosperity, a green thumb, love for pets, that kind of thing. Or it could be a woman expressing her full female energy, running it very highly. Some sort of sensuality associated with that. Could be remembering to round out your life by enjoying time with your friends and family members. It's also somebody, it could be a wise woman with mature years. So it's somebody who's been through challenges and has the wherewithal to know where to put her energy so it's not scattered. And she's a very grounded individual, grounded in who she knows she is. She's a commanding force. And somebody out there, let's ask the Supreme Being, the helpers, the fairies, the angels, about what messages would be useful alongside this reading. supposed to tell you, Pisces, you beautiful Pisces, delicate featured Pisces, sign of the fish, that your sensitivity is good. It's good. To be sensitive is a positive. It's who you are. It's your essence. Supposed to tell somebody that they've been faced with, might be a work decision where they've been presented with an ethical or an unethical choice, and I'm just hearing, if you have to decide, of course, you're going to have to be who you are, you know, and that you will survive or thrive choosing that path. You don't need to compensate for any deficiency because you are a sensitive fish. There's no deficiencies there. If you can pick up on people's moods, thoughts, and they're not all who they seem to be, then you're just going to have to trust that the Supreme Being will send you like-minded people that deserve your company. Ask your angels to surround you, to guide you to your tribe, to less harsh energy. Your word, that's a hard word to say. You're worrying, again, you can say, I can't say the word. I'm not supposed to say the word, or I'm supposed to make you laugh. Needlessly. And sometimes when we're troubled, the energy convinces us that if we could fit somebody else's picture about who we are, that would make life easier. But in the long run, it's not going to make things easier. It's going to compensating for other people's inefficiencies, deficiencies. Doesn't make you, just to let you know. If you were a shallow person, you would know by now. You know, being psychic gives people perspective, and so that alone doesn't make that disqualifies us for being shallow. And if you need more time for a project because you want the project to be fleshed out, ask for more time. This is a good thing to be a sensitive person. It's to be celebrated. That is who you are. Cherish it. Something about, if you're a spiritual person, embrace your spirituality. Yeah, and accepting compliments is as much of an art form as giving them, meaning people will compliment you in your life, so graciously accept your good so that more good can find you. It's kind of, I know that sometimes a sensitive person does not want to lean on other people because they feel that they need to do everything by themselves. But when we accept our good, it's not just money, but it's compliments, it's valued time, cherished time with friends, and graciously accept all my good. It can be one of your one of those things that you say, valued, I cannot even think of it, mantra for yourself. And that will help you embrace who you are fully. And let others help you. You know, if you're one of those people that helps people, but they have a difficulty learning how to set aside their pride to accept help, that's a part of life that we figure out that if we cut off the flow in one sector in our life, it kind of is cutting off flow in other areas as well. So it's like disapproval is just basically invalidation, and invalidation is man-made. It's not God-made. God, you know, it's not God-made. If your feelings have been hurt, that's because you're sensitive people, and you have that sensitivity to guide you in the right direction, away from people that are not as sensitive, and also to find your way through the world, attract your niche, what you want to do in life, and your friends, and your support system. And if you need to ask God about this, ask God. I mean, He, she, God, Goddess is saying, there's no difficulty. It's like you're telling me that you just don't know how to do it. You don't know how to, that prayer seems to be so formal. So it can be just very soft and kind of pleasing. One more thing. One more thing is, I don't know why you're at. Supreme Being goes, do you need more time or do you need more money? I guess he wants us to choose between one or the other. Okay, Supreme Being, what's the why? Oh, very wise, Grasshopper. He's saying you can't create time, but you can create money. So I guess the right answer is time. You want more time. Because if you have more time, then obviously you can create money. And I guess that's a philosophical vantage point that we're going to end this wonderful joy-filled reading on. Thank you so much. Continue to watch for these videos. I have a great time. Hope this has uplifted your day. It certainly does uplift mine. Until we see each other, bye-bye.